You are now entering the Queen Up Chronicles Talk Zone, the place where crowns are corrected, kings are supported, and the love is real.
Hold up, Jay.
Queen Up! We're moving, we're grooving, we're building, we're loving. Great day, beautiful people. Welcome to Queen Up Chronicles Talk. Thank you so much for tuning in. My first guest is a Miami staple. He's a former NFL player. He was a sports scout, and now he's a sports agent, doing major things, making major moves. So stay tuned. Queen Up Chronicles. Queen Up Chronicles. Welcome back to Queen Up Chronicles Talk. I am Jay West, and I told you I had a great guest coming on. I'm here with Melvin Bratton. If you went to Northwestern, y'all know who the man is, okay? Hey, Melvin.
What's up, Sales? Bulls for life, baby. Bulls for life.
Listen, you know everybody want to be a bull, right?
Well, so we got a lot of haters out there now, but back in the days, we that blue and gold. Everybody want to put that blue and gold in, and we about to get it back. We about to get it back.
Oh yeah, we coming back. We about to circle the block, of course, of course. Yeah. So listen, Melvin. So you went from your high school star player, being a high school star player, to being a professional athlete. I want to talk about, before you talk about your career in the NFL, I want to talk about the transition from a high school player to a professional player. How challenging was that, if it was
very
at all?
Challenging. Yeah, very challenging. I mean, coming from the inner city schools, a lot of the other programs had, better like weight programs and different stuff that, to help them get, better. As a matter of fact, I was talking to my best friend in college, well, high school buddy, Talbert Bain, and also UM, that was my roommate. Okay. We were just talking about how preparation, like me and him, we ran around and tried. We just had this conversation about a couple hours ago.
Okay.
Where we had to pay like a local gym to try to help us out, as far as getting our bodies right, because we didn't have the proper, nutrition. We had the proper things to put in our body.
Equipment and stuff. Yeah.
Right. So we got to Miami. A lot of the guys out of Miami, Miami Northwestern, got red-shirted when they first got to college. So they had to sit there 1 year because we wasn't physically, mentally we were prepared, because we had that dog in us. But the body-wise, it wasn't up to that level. Right. So we had to take that year to get, stronger, faster, and then eat the right nutrition to be able to do that. So that's the only disadvantage it was at that time. But now they got so many stuff they plug and playing for these kids right now. They're ready to play from day one when they get to college.
Okay, wow. So you had a successful high school career, then you had a successful college career. So tell me about the transition that was going into the NFL. Was that similar to the one from high school to college and then from college to NFL?
No, it's a lot more intense.
So we're talking about another level now.
It's another level. You're talking about millions of dollars that you're now penetrating into other guys that you're trying to take their job. You know what I'm saying? College, you got close to like 80-some scholarships. Okay. NFL is 53 players, and they bring 90 guys to camp to compete.
Wow.
For those 53 spots. Okay. So every year, annually, I don't care how many years you got in the league, you have to go and protect your job every single year, because there's a new guy coming in that's looking behind you, breathing, trying to get that check. Oh, yeah.
Really? I didn't know that. Wow.
It's a business. Yeah, it's a business. So you got 90 guys in training camp. Like right now, these kids get drafted, then they got free agents. So these kids are trying to get in and get that roster spot. You got guys who got a lifestyle that they live in, Escalade trucks, they got baby mamas and baby mama drama. And then,
don't talk about the baby mamas. You can't talk about the baby mamas. Don't talk about baby mamas.
But I'm a good father though. I have my baby mamas, but I got love for them as well. So, but you got to make sure that it's real more competitive going from college to pro, because it's about money now. In college, if I could have stayed in college and for 10 years and just made like a minimum of $100,000. I'd have been the most happiest dude in the world, because what happens is when you see certain things, it becomes materialistic. What it is, there's no genuine deal. It's cutthroat. It's pretty much everybody's trying to cut your throat. They're trying to take your position. Yeah. But college, everybody chipping in, eating pizza, struggling to get you on the same salary. So it's saying nobody got no money at the same time. So you're trying to just pitch pennies to the wall.
Right. So you're telling me, Melvin, so the star player from the previous year, once you all go to camp, the football game, they have to fight for their position, even though they was the big player in the team the previous year?
Well, let me rephrase that. So the tour of the world, they would use the Dolphins, the Tyreek Hills of the Dolphins. Those guys are pretty much secure, like that.
Okay.
But the other positions are not secure unless you if you're making a certain type of quota of money. And me being a sports agent, I'm trying to get the top dollar for my clients, and you're secure to a certain extent. But as you get older, your game depreciates a lot, and then so they're looking for the young, fresh legs who for less money to take you. If you're making $10 million a year, they'd rather get a young guy. If you're 30 making $10 million, they'd rather take a 22-year-old making $1 million and replace you and save that $9 million. So it's like I said, it's a battle no matter how you look at it.
Right. And the competition is thick. Like you said, every year there's a new college guy who's faster, who's quicker, who's younger than you. So you got to fight for your position. Yeah, I understand. So Melvin, I want to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, I want to talk about your pivot because, man, you've been pivoting, you've been building, you've been growing. And I'm so proud of everything that you're doing because I've been seeing you, brother. So let's take a quick commercial break. When we come back, I want to share your next pivot after the NFL. Okay? This is Queen Up Chronicles Talk, and I am Jay West. Great day, Queens. It is time to level up and place your crown in the upright position. And the best way to do that is to queen up. There's levels to this. After all, your level up is all about you. Order your hoodie today, and you see how amazing the CEO, Jay West, wears it. Just the style idea. Order today. Welcome back to Queen Up Chronicles Talk, and I'm still here with Melvin, who's been doing his thing. So Melvin, let's talk about how long, because you were in the NFL, how long were you in the NFL?
Actually, out of college, I had a bad knee injury. I was projected the top 10 pick. I blew my knee out in the fourth quarter of the Oklahoma game, the national championship game, which we ended up winning. That was our second national championship at the University of Miami. And I was going projected fourth pick of the draft. Fourth quarter, major injury, blew my knee out. So I went through some trials and tribulations. I sat out for a year, rehab. It was a whole lot. And determination is very key in experience like that. So I overcame that. When people said I wouldn't play again, I ended up starting the Super Bowl at the Denver Broncos. I played for the Broncos for 2 years.
Okay.
I thought the same mentally, but physically I wasn't the same player. And back then, technology wasn't where it is today, where guys have major surgeries, they back playing within like 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
So back then, I rehabbed for a whole year and a half with my knee and ended up coming back and starting, for the Broncos for 2 years. So I had a real short stint, but God blessed me with the knowledge and what I've been through, my trials and tribulations. Yeah. I did have a degree. So anybody listening, young man, as far as they can't take that away from you no matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? The school is basically using you for your body and your likeness and your ability, you know what I'm saying, to be able to help build them, like that and win championships. But you got to get something out of it. The first thing is education. Number two, if you're blessed to play the next level, that's a major plus. You're winning plus. But get paper no matter what, because again, I have a business management degree, and I've utilized it, in various sectors and areas. And then even in job interviews, which I had that many, everything stays sports, but they respect the fact that I did graduate. So that's very, very key to any of these young men and women that's out there showing that in the sports world.
Right. That degree is definitely important, Melvin. You always have something to fall back on, So like, even though your career didn't go exactly as you planned it, you still had that safety net to fall back and say, hey, okay, this is no longer my reality, but this is what I can control based on my educational level. So that's a great thing.
Yes, indeed.
And then not only that, after the NFL, you retired and you left based on, with the physical challenges that you had, you were able to pivot that into becoming a scout. So tell us about that, your experience as far as being a scout.
Yeah, my coach, rest in peace, Coach Dan Reeves, who's Denver Bronco coach, he gave me a chance on life twice. He drafted me as an injured player out of Miami, out of Liberty City, and then from University of Miami. And also, I played 2 years. But years later, I decided to transition, and as you use the word pivot, I love pivot into. I stayed around the game, so no matter, and this is a word to all the listeners, if you have a goal, there's certain things you're trying to accomplish, don't give up no matter what. Right. I had to take a path, but I still stayed in the profession of sports that I wanted and stayed around the game. Yeah. So Dan drafted me as an injured player in the 7th round. Back then, I played 2 years for him. And then years later, he got the job at the Atlanta Falcons as the Falcons head coach. I reached out to him and told him, listen, I know talent. I can evaluate talent. I would love the opportunity to become a scout. So he told me, say, look, I have one job or one area that's coming available. Are you able to move? And I ain't, I live in Denver, but I didn't want to move back. He asked me, can I move to Seattle and on Northwest? So I wanted it real bad. So I told him, yeah, I could transition and do that area. So I scouted the whole Northwest area, all the way down to California, Boise, Montana. A young black dude ride through all these down white areas. Right. It was a new experience from being from Liberty City, you know what I'm saying? But I got a chance to explore and get a culture and see different lifestyles of living. So I took that opportunity and turned it into, being a director of pro personnel for the Washington Redskins after I left the Falcons. And then I went to the Rams. So the St. Louis Rams at the time. Okay. So I had the experience. So I got, I was like, I wanted to be a general manager of an NFL team. But, being a former player, they kind of look at you like, those jobs are pretty much cut out for us. Okay. So what I did, I said, I tell you what, y'all gonna pay me for my talent evaluation. So I became a sports agent. So I was on the football side. I ran the country and recruited players, educated the game, told them my life. I gave them buckets as far as, being in the streets, homeboys, and just being in the wrong crowds, the whole deal, and not fall into that trap and pray. I became like a ministry in a sense like that. This is my ministry, and me not actually being in a pulpit, but I'm in the pits with them and dropping nuggets on them and giving them the mistakes that I made and all the stuff that I did wrong not to do it. So they gonna make step in potholes, but we gotta limit the potholes that they step in. Right. So I look at this as a ministry, and these young brothers, they do. Majority of them, 80% listen. Some of them don't. They be out the league in a couple of years who don't want to follow the script. And this is not a job for me being a sports agent. This is a passion. When it becomes a job, I'm getting out the game because I enjoy seeing young men going from $0 to $1 million overnight. Yes, that is amazing. And it has to feel like a great accomplishment to the young men as well. It has to be, making their family so proud. So Melvin, I love that you say that this is a ministry for you and this is your passion. That's so very important because that lets you be connected to the people that you're recruiting, that you're assisting. So Melvin, we're going to take a quick commercial break, but when we come back, I want to talk about the big win you just had. And I want to congratulate you on that. So this is Jay West, this is Queen of Chronicles Talk, and I'm here with Melvin Bratton. Stay tuned. Congratulations are once again in order for Melvin Bratton and his team. They represented the 4th overall draft pick of 2023, Anthony Richardson. He was chosen by the Indianapolis Colts. Congratulations. Welcome back to Queen Up Chronicles Talk. Thank you so much for staying tuned in. Melvin, listen, I want to celebrate your big win. Share with the viewers that big win and what that entailed. Well, I was blessed as an agent. My partner, Derek Jackson, and I, we ended up in this past draft, this NFL past draft about a month ago. I was blessed. We signed Anthony Richardson, who's a Miami kid. Miami, Carol City, born and raised. Nice. In 6th grade, his mom went to Carol City. Boo! Hey, hold on. My kids went to Carol City now. Hold on. So the mom went to Carol City, but she ended up taking him, and he's in the 6th grade and moved to Gainesville for a better life. Okay. He ended up growing up in Gainesville, and when I say yes sir, no sir type player, kid, a great family. That's great. For them to go from overnight to be millionaires, multi-millionaires, and we're in the process right now doing this contract. We should have it done hopefully in the next 2 weeks. Wow. So to see that many millions of dollars coming to their family, it's a major blessing for what they've been through, and they have a story. So Anthony was a 4th pick, Anthony Richardson, University of Florida. He was a 4th pick of the draft to the NFL, Indianapolis Colts. So he went behind Bryce Young, which is a quarterback, went 1st pick to Carolina. Okay. And then another quarterback, C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State, went number 2 to Houston. He went number 4 to Indy. we made history
Mm-hmm.
on that day, because out of the top 5 picks of the draft,
Mm-hmm.
it has never been done. They all 4 out of the 5 were represented by minority agents, Black agents. And so Derek won that represented Anthony together. So we made history that has never happened before in the NFL. And a lot of parents are now giving us as minority agents opportunities, which they wouldn't in the past. And so it's a blessing that now Black lives do matter.
Right. I absolutely agree with that, Melvin. And thank you so much. Listen, like you said, it's a ministry for you, it's your passion, and congratulations to you and your partner on making history. That is really amazing. That is really amazing. Wow. And like you said, but see, there had to be a level of trust that was built up between the community, between the parents, for the Black, sports agents, unfortunately, So now you have it, and now you can continue to build and continue to change lives.
Appreciate it. Yeah, it's like I said, I enjoy it. It's my ministry. When it becomes a job, Jay, I'm getting out. I'm gonna come do what you do.
Okay, hey, another pivot. You've been successful in everything that you've done. So hey, what's stopping you? Nothing. Okay. Thank you so much for your time, and keep on winning.
Will do, and I'll be back. We have some more time to kick it. So put me on the. I love your show. Congrats what you're doing, and keep doing it for the community. You're giving back. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much, Melvin. On behalf of the Queen Up Chronicles Talk 1 team, we would like to congratulate Melvin Bratton, our guest. For the first time in NFL history, 4 out of 5 top picks in an NFL draft were represented by Black agents. We congratulate him and give a big shout out to the other agents who were involved. History was made. Congratulations. Welcome back to Queen Up Chronicles Talk. I am Jay West, and we're here with the next guest. She is another professional woman. Her name is Tonya Nowden. She's an esthetician, and she's concerned with overall skincare for women of all races. Thank you, Tonya, for being on the show and taking time to talk with us. How are you?
I am good. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, girl. I am so proud of you, sis. I've been watching you, so I had to have you on the show, okay? I see you doing some major things. So listen, let's start off from the beginning. What is an esthetician?
An esthetician is someone who helps beautify your skin. They help with facials. They help to correct your skin. Whatever issues that you may be having, they help you with it.
Okay. So they deal mostly with just the external element of the skin.
Yes.
Okay. So how long have you been an esthetician?
I've been an esthetician, over 20 years, but licensed for 5.
Oh, wow. Okay. So over 20 years of experience. Yes. Honey, that counts, baby. That is very valuable. Okay. Experience plays a major role in everything that we do. Right. Okay. So you've been in the business for 20 years, but licensed for 5 years.
Yes.
Okay, and I got to tell my viewers, honey, that she is my esthetician, honey. You see me glowing. Okay, yes. I got to let them know, boo. She has been taking care of my skin since she's been licensed. Tonya, right?
Yes, since
you've been doing a license for 5 years. I've been with you over a period of 5 years.
Yes, that is correct. That is
so all right. Congratulations on that, sis, girl. You know, I started from the house. You know where we started from, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You know, okay? Yes. So I am so proud of you. So listen, did you have problem skin, or did any of your children have problem skin as children, young children?
Well, I suffered with eczema as a little girl. So, part of my journey of loving skin is also have a lot to do with my low self-esteem. Okay. But me having eczema has a lot to do with me making products too as well because of the eczema. I try to make stuff to help with my eczema I was growing up.
Wow, and that's so very important because my daughter, she had eczema really bad. She had it in her hair, on her arms, on her legs. She was really in a lot of discomfort because she scratched a lot. And it was always like inflamed. Girl, I had a hard time. And she was like 8 months. So how hard was it for me, girl, to tell an 8-month-old not to scratch?
I know, that's really difficult. Yeah.
It was very, very. So we did the oatmeal baths and the Aveeno products at that time. This was many years ago, but we did Aveeno products and they worked pretty good. And not to, promote any other products because, honey, you got your own product line and we got to talk about that. Okay. Right. So let's get to Tonya's product line. Okay. So what products do you offer, Tonya, to your clients?
Okay, so right now, I used to make the organic soaps and body butters and scrubs. So I took a break and I pushed that back. So now I'm working on my toner, which is a 3-in-1. It serves as a pre-cleanser. It takes your makeup off, and it also works as a toner as well. So I'm kind of pushing that more, and then I'm gonna go back to the organic side of the skincare. But I do have a professional skincare line that company that I work with and through that is on my website as well. All skincare, all your skincare needs, whatever you need, from cleansers to serums, toners, whatever you need, I have it.
When we come back, we're gonna take a commercial break, Tonya. When we come back, I want you to explain how important is drinking water for the skin, because you mentioned hydration a few times since we've started this interview. So I want to know how important is drinking water to your skin. Okay. All right. This is Clean Up Chronicles Talk. I am Jay West. Stay tuned for more. Be That Bitch, Being in Total Control of Herself, a nonfiction book that focuses on women taking charge, knowing who they are, and coming out on top. It's available on Amazon. Welcome back to Clean Up Chronicles Talk, and I'm here with the amazing esthetician, Tonya, and we have a lot of great information for you, so stay connected, stay tuned. So before we went to commercial break, I asked the question, how important is drinking water for our skin? So go ahead, Tonya, expound on that.
Ooh, we need that hydration. So pretty much water is really good for the skin because it keeps your skin clear, honestly. It closes your pores. Like I had a client one time, was doing her face, and I'm looking at her skin and I'm like, what am I gonna do? Her face was flawless because of the water that she drinks. You know, we're supposed to drink half of our body weight.
Okay.
And I know I need to drink more water. I'm a victim. I don't drink enough.
Now you better get on it now. Get it together.
I'm a victim of not drinking enough water, but one thing I don't do, I don't incorporate a lot of juices. I don't drink a lot of juice. So I do drink more water than juice, but I still need to drink more water. So it's really good for your skin. Water helps with a lot of stuff because, you know, like it will flush you out and stuff like that.
Because water is the biggest organ of the body. I mean, not water, I'm sorry, skin is the biggest organ in the body. Right?
Yes.
Okay, so drink more water. You heard it from an esthetician, and she's going to do better as well. Right?
I am.
So now, Tonya, how important is it to get facials?
Oh, yes. It's very important to get a facial for the simple fact we have a lot of pores on our faces. Like we have blackheads, we have whiteheads. You cannot see it. Facials is not just about just cleaning the face. It's also therapeutic. A lot of the massaging that I do, the way I massage, it helps release headaches.
Ooh, girl, I be feeling so good. I fall asleep. But talk about it. Talk about it, honey.
Like people who have sinus problems, it helps to release all of that. And it just make you feel good, make you feel better, keep your skin youthful, keep it free from wrinkles, you know, push those bones up. It's like, you know, the massaging of the face is just like, you know, how people get their body massaged, baby. We need that face to be getting massaged too, honey. You need your face to get touched on, baby. Yes. Facials are very, very important, you know.
Right. And I noticed when you do the facials like you just described, you use the upward motion, right?
Everything is up.
Pulling everything up, the skin up, the chin up, the bones, the jawbone, the facial structure up. Like queen up, honey. Everything is queening up, double up.
Yes, we want to keep the skin tight. So this is a way to keep the skin tight. Everything is going up. When people wash their face, they be roughing it all up and, you know, it gets saggy after a while. So, you know, everything is up. I do this throughout the day. Just pull my skin. I want my skin to stay tight.
So do you recommend doing that? That's pretty much like an exercise throughout the day?
Yes, there are several different exercises. So I do my exercises more at night because, you know, when you go to bed at night, you're more relaxed and you know, you want to be real rested. So I massage my face a lot. Everything I do up. So I take really time, like when I put my moisturizer on, I just make sure I'm loving on me. Wow. Man, you don't know how good this feels. You just take like maybe 5 minutes before you go and just touch your face. You know, just
really quick.
Ooh, just feel good.
Let me tell you something, boo. Your skin is beautiful. Okay?
Thank you.
Your skin looks amazing, honey. And I see, you've been putting in some work.
And I had no makeup on.
Yeah, I know. You don't wear makeup, so I know. That's why that makes it even more. It's more so beautiful, right? No makeup. Look at her skin, y'all. All right, y'all better get y'all one of these estheticians. Okay, so Tonya, thank you so much for that information. So how often should the viewers get a facial?
Yes, I love that question. So I tell people, if you could get a facial every once a month, come. If not, six times out the year, if not 4 times out the year, because you want to incorporate facials. It's not just a regular facial. You want to incorporate like some treatments. You want to get like some chemical peels. You want to get some enzymes. You want to put some stuff back into the skin. You know what I'm saying? So your skin can stay youthful as you age. You know, we want to age cute. We want to age fine lines and wrinkle free. So getting the facials will help, and also with the massaging, it helps with the blood flow and everything. So, you know, if you can afford it to get a facial every month, if not, hey, I do have some memberships and some packages, and you know, could just get you started on your skincare journey.
Exactly, because this is so very much important. We can age, but we can age gracefully. You know, still looking beautiful, you know? Yeah, I love that. I love that. So thank you so much for sharing that information. So listen, we're going to take another commercial break, and we got to tell the people where you're at, sis, because I know you got a new location, okay? I haven't been to a new location, but trust me, I will be there very soon. So we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with Tonya. Thank you so much for staying tuned in.
Sensational Faces.
I love it.
All my friends are entrepreneurs. I'm so proud of all. I love it, friend. Yes, my dog teaching his things. Don't talk about it. Don't talk
about it. Welcome back to Queen Up Chronicles Talk, and we're still here with the esthetician Tonya. I hope that you're learning a lot about skincare because it's very interesting. She's been dropping some gems. So now, Tonya, we need to know how we can find like different events to learn more about skincare on hand.
Okay, so normally I'm on IG, Facebook, Sensational Faces. You can send me an email. I am having an event, a free event starting May. I'm gonna probably do it like every third Sunday of the month. Is gonna be a free skincare class. Yes, free skincare class for the community.
Yeah, I heard it here, free. Okay, there's no excuse.
Free because I'm learning a lot of people, they want to take care of their skin and they just don't know what to do. So I said, I'm going to take it upon myself to educate more and just let the people come, you know, learn. Hey, that's what I like to do.
And that is so nice. That is so nice of you. So is it going to be at like various locations, or where would they come?
So it is going to be at my location that's located in Oakland Park, Florida, 2701 West Oakland Park.
Wait a minute, honey. Is this the new location? Hold on, wait a minute, honey. Because I haven't been there yet. I'm feeling some type of way. So congratulations.
You better come on, baby.
Congratulations. So give the viewers again, what is the address, honey?
It's 2701 Oakland Park. Oakland Park in Fort Lauderdale. I don't take walk-ins at this point, but you know, if you just want to book an appointment, but all my classes will be here in my new location. I do have a conference room here, so it will be there, very nice and clean. Y'all come check it out.
So sis, you know what I've been checking out too, that I saw that you were doing that I think is absolutely amazing. I saw that you did a workshop with the young queens, honey, with the young ladies. Like what I saw, like 10-year-old, 8-year-olds, 12-year-olds in the group. So tell us about that.
Oh yeah. So I've been doing those, like, it's crazy. It's crazy you ask, because I have so much that I do. I don't share it to the world. So those are little girls that I do. So I have a 4-week academy. It's called Pamper That Skin Academy, where I pretty much go to summer camps. I go to schools or whatever organization, and I teach them how to take care of their skin, and then we implement. And then I also teach them how to make products. I talk to them about skin, you know, building up their self-esteem. I let them color. So depending on the age, I do different things with them. But I really love to do that. I do a lot of those. I just don't share it a lot, but I want to do more. So let the world know. I do spa parties for little girls. So my passion is for the little kids, because I feel like once they learn at a younger age, as they get older, they will know how to take care of their skin.
Absolutely. skincare should start. The earlier the better, right?
The earlier the better, yes. Because what I'm learning, like these little girls, they want to put lashes on, and they following what they see, but they don't know how to take care of their skin. And they also put makeup on too, like little eyeshadow to play eyeshadow. And I'm like, okay, they doing all of that, but what about your skin, baby? So I got to get out in the community more.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you're doing a great job, honey. Congratulations on everything that you're doing. Again, I'm so proud of you. And honey, I see you. I see you doing big things.
Thank you.
Okay. So did you give your IG name? Can you tell us what's your IG?
Oh, so my IG is Sensational Faces, and also on Facebook too as Sensational Faces.
Okay. And so they can go to those areas to purchase your products as well?
So my website is sensationalfaces.net. All the products is on there, all for all skincare needs, all skin types. If you don't know what to order, just give me a call.
Okay, just give her a call. Hey, she's one click away. You heard, you got the IG, you got the Facebook, you got the website. So there's no reason why you can't have proper or implement proper skincare today, right? And we're even starting with the young queens. Yes. So thank you so much, Tonya, for being here, girl. You gave some great information. Honey, and I got to see you real soon, okay?
All right, I'll be looking forward.
So have an amazing day. I am Jay West, and this is Queen of Chronicles Talk.